Hey Internet, this is Patrick, one half of Fuzzy Motion. I want to talk about the second half of Season 4 of True Blood. I know I said I'd do this at the end of the season, but next week's finale looks like it's going to have a lot of stuff in it. Hopefully good stuff. So to do that and the rest of the second half of the season, to get all my thoughts in one place, it's too daunting of a task for me. So I'll just talk about basically the second half up to the finale. Also, I felt I needed to chime in after last night's episode, which I thought was the best episode they have done since the Season 2 episode where Godric died. And the reason why, I think, is because it had a Plot A, a Plot B, and a Plot C. Plot A was the Moon Goddess Emporium shit with Bill and Eric and Jessica and Pam outside, and Jason with the guns and everything on the inside with Sookie. Plot B was Sam and Aliceid going to confront Debbie and whatever that biker wolf dude is. It was. Plot C was Andy banging the fairy. The show last night understood that what was Plot A, what was Plot B, what was Plot C, how to structure it, how much screen time for each was needed. The problem with this show, the problem with Season 4 and Season 3 has been that there's like a Plot A and then a Plot B 1 through 10 every episode, which creates a mess. Also, the other problem with the season is like the cheesiness. Alan Ball really could write really awesome, beautiful stuff on 6 Feet Under, and the potential for this show to be as awesome as that, is there, but they won't realize it. They won't. It's just it's a trashy pop, guilty pleasure show. That's what it is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be ending on an 18 freeze frame. It's just unfortunate. I mean, you look at like Tommy's death scene, which, by the way, is another good thing that they're going to start wiping out some people. Tommy's death scene was actually well written, well done. It was better than a normal death scene because Alan Ball is good at that stuff. He was good at that stuff on 6 Feet Under every single episode. But anyway, the other plot lines this season, Arlene and Terry, that plot line finished, and it turned out to be absolutely 100% pointless. I know they brought in Lafayette and the whole medium thing, but that could have been brought in later. Just like how the whole showdown with Marnie and everything in last night's episode, that could have happened 2 episodes ago. And the whole cliffhanger with Lafayette now being the main problem, well, Marnie inside Lafayette being the main problem, that could have been set up 2 episodes ago, and this could have been the main issue for 3 episodes. But instead, we get, we get Andy and his V bullshit. We get what else? I don't even remember. Oh, more Sookie and Eric having sex in a snowy shower. I don't care. Yeah. So. But, alright, fine. But last night's episode was really good. It was really good. Things moved ahead, and they seem like they're going to get rid of one of the show's major problem, and that's too many characters. The promo for the season finale, they had a promo where the sign for Bon Temps was the population was counting down really fast, so they're promising us a body count. That's what the show needs. It needs to kill off some people. Now, about who's it going to be? I'm going to basically guess that it's going to be definitely we're going to lose Debbie next week. I'm betting, and I bet we lose Jesus next week because I think Jesus is going to try to stop Lafayette and probably die. And save him, which gives Lafayette a storyline for season 5 to be grieving and whatever. Unless they're gonna keep Jesus on and have be the villain because he's got that whole demon luchador thing going on. Which exactly demon luchador. That's what it looks like to me. It's not It's not really scary. Eh. Um, but anyway, uh, what was I gonna say? Something else that I thought was great about the last night's episode. I know this is viewers all over the place. It was impromptu. Oh, Eric drinking the person's heart through the aorta like a straw. You know, like this, basically. Fantastic. More of that, please. Notice how Hoyt wasn't in the episode. Who missed him? He was probably spent the entire episode farting on Jason's couch. Didn't miss him, because the show doesn't need to have Hoyt in every single episode, just like it didn't need to have Tommy, or Arlene, or Terry, or Andy, or Maxine, or the list goes on. Doesn't need everybody. If they're not in the episode, that's okay. If a major character isn't in the episode, that's okay. Christ. But as far as the rest of the body count for next week, like I said, I really do think Jesus is going. I think Debbie's going. Jason's going to confront Hoyt. Maybe Hoyt will get pissed off and shoot himself, blow his head off or something like that, which would be upsetting. I'm not saying I want to see that, but what else? What else is there? Same thing. Oh, by the way, Tara. Not Rutina Wesley's fault, but Tara has been nothing but a victim since season 2. First with Marianne, then getting raped by Franklin, watching eggs die, and now this season she became like an octagon lesbian for a few episodes, and she's been stuck inside the magic shop, doing absolutely nothing. I mean, nothing at all. You know, at least like turn her into a vampire and have her work for like Bill or something like that. That'll actually be the opposite direction. It makes, make her like a hired gun or something like that. Use her that way. If you're not going to do that, kill her next week, please. Please. Maxine, she can go also maybe next week. Who else? I don't think Terry's going anywhere. Andy's not going anywhere. Arlene's not going anywhere. So who's going? Bill, Eric, Sookie, no. Pam, no. Jessica, no. Jason, no. Who's going? I think that only leaves like Tara for a main person to go. Elsie's not going anywhere. Sam's not going anywhere. By the way, I like what they've done with Sam all season. He's had a good season, unlike last year where he, had some random, he used to be an asshole that killed people. That's the other thing about True Blood. They got a lot of drop storylines. Jason had his We're Panther thing going on, which basically did nothing except get him hurt so Jessica could give him his blood. Not that I was enjoying the Hotshot storyline anyway, but still. Also, what else was there? Something else that was dropped. I don't know, there's so much shit that's happened that was just completely, dropped. The whole Sookie fairy thing at the beginning of the season, we haven't seen any of that. Well, I guess the fairy showed up last night, but I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so next week's finale I hope is good. If it is good and Season 4 wraps up on a high note, then, I'll be looking forward to Season 5. If not, I'm going to be upset. And if they're going to bring Russell back, I hope they do it in a way where it's not like his hand's going to burst out of the cement or something. Because I'm pretty sure he's going to be back next season. Because they haven't set up next season. Usually they have some setup for next season, and this week's finale is going to have too much going on, I think, to really set up Season 5. Like I said, unless the villain is going to continue to be Marnie, but I think they're going to kill Marnie off, finish her off for good in the finale. Unless it's going to be, the demon and Jesus, or it's going to be the more fairy stuff, but I just don't see it. So who else would it be other than Russell? Or like the Vampire Authority, but that hasn't been set up. So, I don't know. We'll see next week. Alright, this review is kind of a mess, much like Season 4 of True Blood, so I'm sorry, and I admit to being hypocritical about that. But, otherwise, that's really all I got. I'll be back next week with a review on this, on the finale of True Blood, and then I'm probably going to do some more movie stuff, maybe tomorrow, maybe even later today, I don't know. But, alright guys, take care.